Look at Asian chip stocks now with our reporting that the Biden administration is considering additional restrictions on sales of semiconductor equipment and AI memory chips to China while stopping short of some stricter measures previously considered. I'm not going to get her name wrong. Let's bring in Debbie Wu, who leads our North Asia tech coverage. So Debbie, how should we be reading this? This is a complicated story. It's clearly an escalation of the export controls in high tech. But also there's a caveat in the lead to this story, and that is it doesn't go as far as previously reported. How do we rationalize these contradicting moves?
So I think there's some nuances in here. We are seeing that the Biden administration is weighing additional measures to China's access to chip equipment and then AI memory chips. But at the same time, some of its previous considerations, including saying sanction some of Huawei suppliers. So clearly, the number of plants run by Huawei's production partners make it's going to be smaller than previous considered. So previously we reported that there's going to be a 6 suppliers sanction, but now it looks like the Biden administration is only to sanction 2. So I think the administration looks like it's still grappling with how to strike a balance between really sanctioning Chinese chip makers that poses threats to U.S. national security while really not hurting Chinese consumer electronics providers that's really focused on supplying electronics to the domestic market. So I think that's where the nuances are coming from. And then we are now seeing, because of the lesser measures than previously expected, that Japanese equipment and then component suppliers, their shares are jumping because of this.
Yeah, Debbie, I'm glad you brought that up, because do we have a better idea? To your point, the market is bidding up some of these names in Tokyo and to a lesser extent, I guess, in South Korea. Do we have a better idea of who might end up being the sort of winners here, if and when we get this announcement?
I think winners is probably a bit of an exaggeration, but this is only a partial win for U.S. equipment makers, including Applied Materials and Lam Research, because they've been lobbying that if Washington or the Biden administration is insistent on unilateral measures to control China's access to U.S. equipment, then Chinese firms could just turn to their rivals, including Tokyo Electron and then Dutch equipment suppliers. And that way, while U.S. equipment suppliers may lose revenue, their foreign rivals will gain. So that's where the catches lie. And so we can consider that this is a partial win for U.S. equipment suppliers, but they are still going to lose more China sales when the newer measures come out.